Geoff Cash, successful business coach and leader. Geoff Cash explains, as a business leader, it is up to you to ensure that you are motivated, committed, and ready to take on new challenges. When my business started, I knew I had to maintain my role as a coach and make sure I was heading in the right direction. His vision struck a chord with the times, and so he flooded his company's attention with product sales. This also applies to entrepreneurs and leaders at the highest level. There is no better way to get great people to work for you than to set out your vision for your company in a book. He is one of the best CrossFit trainers in the country and is constantly on the radar. He has written books and coached some of the game's best CrossFitters, so he has plenty of options to keep track. He is also one of the most respected CEOs and coaches in the world, with clients like Sprint CEO falling on his back and knowing how to scale and run a business in 4 different books. Economic growth executives are developing a coaching program for economic growth. When we talk to potential business coaching clients, we focus on the value of business coaching for their own growth and the development of their business and personal goals. The most common reasons customers choose Geoff Curry as their business coach are selling their business, stopping firefighting, building sales, and more. For example, life coaches focus on relationships, business coaches on sales skills, wellness coaches on smoking cessation, and so on. BGL offers business owners a coaching system with over 298 strategies to help them grow their business, whether it be one that boosts their turnover or something else. If you see acquisitions as a path to rapid growth, think of a business growth leader as your coaching partner for business growth. Before we deal with the concept of business coaches, there is a widespread misunderstanding that should be clarified. If you are a coach of any kind, there is a chance that people will have a problem with what sets you apart from other coaches and what makes you an expert for the people who work with you. Former college basketball coach Lance Loya has shown that this is true in business as well as sport. As a growth leader, coaching a team can help you spread a new corporate vision, conduct alignment meetings with your new employees, and get on the express bus as quickly as possible. It is a path full of dangers and not for the naive or faint-hearted, but for those who know what they are doing and have an experienced business coach and a team who do it. It is there to do something. There are other core elements of coaching he focuses on, but those are the basics. The role of a coach is to inform the person he works with on the basis of his own experience. Before he comes to the answer, let me anticipate my fundamental conviction about business coaching: we are not business coaches, we are business people who coach. There are people who don't have a counselor and go through life like that. Some listen more to mothers than to others, some to fathers and some to parents who become idols of authority. This personal book shares Russell Brand's experiences with some of the most influential people in his life. Along these lines, the stories are based on real stories and relationships from different phases of life. Although it may be controversial, this book shows that there are positive forces that lead everyone to a better life. In this book, Bill Ekstrom and Sarah Worth demonstrate how specific coaching strategies can lead to positive results for your team as a whole, together with Worth himself. Although Geoff Cash came from humble beginnings, he has made a name for himself by building several successful businesses. He has demonstrated visionary leadership by leading, mentoring, and training numerous people in sales and development. His successes have been published in New York Weekly, LA Wire, U.S. News and American Reporter, and the Chicago Journal. Geoff hopes his brand will offer more courses on various topics in the coming years. If you want to know more about Geoff Cash or ask him questions we did not ask in this article, contact him on social media on Facebook and Instagram. Philip Hampson Knight was a career coach under Bill Bowerman at the University of Oregon. He graduated in business administration from Stanford in 1962. In June 2015, Knight and Nike announced he would step down as chairman and president of the company, and CEO Mark Parker would be his successor. The two men agreed on a partnership by handshake on January 25, 1964, the date of birth of the sports company with the blue ribbon that would later become Nike. In September 1983, Davidson received an undisclosed amount of Nike stock for his contributions to the company's brand. On an Oprah TV show in April 2011, Knight claimed he had given Davidson a few hundred shares before Nike went public.